Sadly, everyone's favorite toy store has now come and gone. Toys R Us is gone forever, and it's a sad day, folks. Very sad. Hopefully some store rises up in the wake of Toys R Us's closure and can just provide us with a toy store maybe every Christmas. Doesn't have to be year-round. Just make it special. I know Toys R Us is still open in Canada, and I'm more than likely going to take a trip up there sometime, but it just really sucks we don't have one in the States anymore. But I made my last Toys R Us run, and I'm going to show you guys everything I got. Starting off with this lovely Powerpuff Girls Mojo Jojo doll. I love Mojo Jojo. He is my favorite character from the Powerpuff Girls. Love everything about him. The turban thing that he wears is just so awesome. It's like a turban crown thing. It covers up his gigantic brain. The green skin on the monkey just was so great. Love the big giant shoulder pads and everything like that. The cape, oh my god, so sinister. God, Mojo Jojo, you're so awesome. And I love you. You're so soft. You're so squishy. You're squishy, Mojo. And Mojo's so squishy. So what the hell else did I get? I mean, this looks like I went on a... This isn't something... It doesn't look like a normal Chase Toys R Us run, and that's because it's not. So this thing over here is a Me World photo booth, and I think I've showed off a Me World accessory before. I forget what it was, but basically they're like little dioramas for girls, meant for girls, and this one can fit about a 5 to 6 inch action figure. I don't know, I just thought it'd be fun to get this little photo booth thing. I would maybe somehow try to use it for my figures, even though it's horribly out of scale, but it was only like $2, so why don't we take a look at it? And so here's our photo booth, and I just kind of a cool little accessory. It looks pretty awesome. Sadly, when you take the tape off of it, it kind of ruins the sheet, but you know, whatever. So yeah, you have like this little thing right here that's supposed to be meant for the credit card. In fact, here's the charge card. It's just a little sticker, and then you get the sticker sheet and some stars and stuff like that. I thought it was going to be an actual little card. I thought that would have been a cool accessory for action figures, but apparently not. It's just a sticker, so I'm going to have to make a little credit card. That's fine. Whatever. False advertisement. And yeah, it's just a neat little accessory, something to have up in the background. I mean, there's really no detailing inside of the booth. It's just is what it is. But like I said, it was like maybe $2. So yeah. And it could fit probably this size scale figure. Here we have Freddy Fazbear from the Funko series, and as you can see, his leg fell off because he's a cheap figure. But yeah, so it could fit him pretty well. Probably not your average Mattel figure. Like here we got the basic Corey Graves, and he can kind of fit. It's just not up to scale to where he could actually stand up inside of it. Maybe he could sit down inside of it, but good luck getting 2 figures in there, especially if one of them is Yokozuna. Alright, so next up is a... Jesus. It's a My Little Pony Equestria Girls. So I guess this is a spin-off of My Little Pony where the characters are all childlike or girl-like or something like that instead of being ponies. Obviously, so they can be more human-esque and stuff like that, but yeah, I just won't really get into detail as to why they did this. Why did I want this? I'll tell you. 'Cause girl, look at them boots! They on fleek! I don't know what the hell I'm saying. So yeah, here's the little action figure person. I don't even know who the hell this is supposed to be. Because, again, I don't watch My Little Pony, so if you know who this is, go ahead and sound off in the comments. But surprisingly, she's got a decent amount of articulation. I mean, she bends at the elbows and stuff like that, at the knees, decent rotation in the hips and whatnot. But yeah, I did not get it for this character. Sorry for the upskirt. Got it for this. Look at this camera. That is awesome. It looks just like a DSLR. It's got a little tripod on it. Yeah, it's pink, but you know, whatever. Hey, Bret Hart wears pink all the damn time. I don't see you giving him any guff. It even comes with a lens to stick on the front, or is it you pop this off? Yeah, there we go. So you take that off, just like a real camera lens, and then bam, you got a super lens. Perfect for taking photos of tiny, tiny action figures. Look at that. That's so awesome. And it's perfect for a treasure hunter like myself. I mean, look at that. That is just friggin' badass. I love this camera accessory. I really wish I could have afforded to bought more of these packs. I think they were like maybe $5 after, you know, the discount. And the last time I went to Toys R Us, they didn't have any, so I couldn't get them when they were super cheap, like 80 to 90% off. But man, it would have been cool to have a couple of these, then I could have made like sort of like a paparazzi set. But man, still, this little camera accessory is just badass. Totally worth it. And it also comes with like a little magazine, or it's like a photo album. Kind of a funny accessory. Maybe I'll keep this and shoot a video with Bison someday. And it has little tiny scissors. So not Brutus the Barber Beefcake size shears, but hey, these might make a good accessory. If Mattel ever releases like a barbershop set, like a barbershop epic moment set, that'd be pretty awesome. I could add this to it. Again, you gotta be saying, Chase, what the hell did you buy this for? Well, again, let me show you. So this thing comes with a bunch of crap that I do not need. What I wanted this for was this cake. Now, it has a design inside for something. I don't know. I guess it's like her room or whatever. But do you guys remember that episode of Raw where Triple H won the world title from Randy Orton? The next night, he had Nate, Batista, and a bunch of girls in the ring, and they were celebrating, and there was a giant cake, and Triple H was convinced there was a stripper or someone inside of the cake, and then Randy Orton popped out of it. That's why I bought this accessory. Plus, to have as a giant cake accessory is just, you know, something you can't really pass up on. And I thought it'd be funny to recreate that moment in BPW sometime or something. So, not really spoiler-ish. I mean, I wanted to tell you why I got this in the first place. So, yeah, that's why I bought this, and it was only $3, same as the My Little Pony set. So, yeah, I couldn't really say no to that. And obviously, the last thing we got here on one of my final Toys R Us runs is the Funko Pop New Day set. I played the long game on this. Didn't get it when it first came out. I held off on it for as long as I could, and then finally got down to $5, and I said, you know something? 3 Funko Pops of the New Day, my favorite tag team of this generation. I gotta get it. It's so cool to get Big E, Xavier, and Kofi in little tiny Funko form. They're all wearing their uniforms with the unicorn horns. All of them have entrance gear. I love the colors. I'm just really happy to own this finally. I love the New Day. So happy to have their Funko Pops. And how does one go to Toys R Us without picking up some Elites? And I picked up quite a handful of them. I got 3 of these Sami Zayns from the Elite 40 series. This is the one where he came with the NXT Championship. As you can see right there. Got 3 of them because I wanted to make some El Generico customs. When I finish with my current batch of commissions, I want to make some of these and maybe put them up for sale on my Instagram page. I'll probably make 3 different attires. I'm not entirely certain yet. I might make just a normal Sami Zayn custom out of one. Again, not certain. Mainly because I'm sad we never got an attire based off of his appearance in WWE 2K15. I really like that attire. It's going to be hella complicated to make it, though. And the other figure I got for like, God, I think it was like $6 or something like that. It was really cheap. Is IRS. I already own IRS, so why did I pick up another one? For a couple years now, I've been wanting to make a custom of the Angry Video Game Nerd, and I think this is probably the perfect base to use him for. Seeing as how the Mattel scale is what I make my customs in, I would love to have a custom of James Rolfe as the Angry Video Game Nerd. I think the head is a decent base for it, but it doesn't look too much like him, so I'm probably going to reach out to our mutual boy, BEW, and see if he can maybe make this look a little bit more like James. I think if anybody could do it, it's definitely him. So yes, this is going to do it for my Toys R Us experience, at least for now, until I can somehow make my way up to Canada. But for my last couple of purchases, I'm pretty happy with it. Still sad to see the store go. I would give anything to have it back. It and Hastings Entertainment, just my two favorite places to shop, both gone. Just sucks. But I think this was a decent haul. I'm pretty happy with it. All right, so this was Chase, that guy with the gloves. Stay frosty, people. I'll see you next time.